Hello, everybody. Stephanie here, Health, Wealth, and Real Estate. Good. So today we're going to be practicing the Lovingkindness Meditation, which is so beneficial. It's so good. It's really about having compassion, and compassion that is practiced being extended towards ourselves, and also compassion that is being practiced extending to others. So it's something that's absolutely beautiful. Definitely something you can incorporate into your practice, using it regularly. We're going to be doing the loving kindness meditation today, and then we're also going to be pairing it with a few yoga postures and sequences that will also stir up some of those feelings of or opportunities to practice compassion and love towards yourself, and also extending it out to others, receiving it towards yourself. So I'll just invite you to join me now so you can get into a nice comfortable position. You can be seated. I usually recommend that. Just sitting comfortably. If you'd like to lie down during the practice, that is okay as well. So as we're sitting tall, I'll invite you to close your eyes. And we are just going to work on really grounding and bringing ourselves into this present moment. So again, just get seated comfortably and we'll begin. So we're turning our attention towards our breath. Slowly breathing in, drawing in as much air as you can, in through the nose. And then fully and deeply exhaling. Once again, letting go of as much breath as you can. So breathing in, drawing in slowly through your nose. At the end of that in-breath, we're going to take it all in and we're going to hold it just for a second. And then you can go ahead and fully release. Exhale. Think of pressing all the air out. And just observing that little pause at the end of that out breath. One more breath in, inhaling, draw in as much air as possible, as much breath, as much prana energy as you can. Bring it all the way in, breathing in through your nose. And once it's in, at the end of that inhalation, I'm going to pause and hold it for just a moment. And then go ahead and exhale. Allow yourself to fully release. Let all of the air go. Good. So now I'll just invite you to visualize a time, a person, a place where you were happy, when you were happy, when you were filled with love, when you were filled with joy. And you're just going to go ahead and create that place, that moment. And just visualize yourself completely surrounded by this love and happiness. Just soaking in the joy. And with each breath, just really observe and tap into how you feel, what emotions you're feeling, what thoughts you're having. Using our breath as an anchor in this moment, we're now going to offer up some affirmations. I'm going to read through a few of them for you, and maybe just hold on to 3 affirmations that really just connect with you, that really just connect with that emotion, that it connects with that happiness and joy that we are sitting in today. So again, with eyes closed, just staying present, staying in that joy. I'll go through some affirmations. So here we go. May I be safe. May I be loved. May I be healthy. May I be strong. May I be peaceful. May I be hopeful. May I be grateful. May I be inspired. May I be. So just using that breath, again, staying within this moment. Take the time to really listen, to observe your body. How do you feel absorbing, receiving that self-care, that self-love, those affirmations? And so next, we're going to bring to mind someone else who would love to extend this love, this kindness, this compassion to. And sometimes in this loving kindness meditation, we can really use it to release, some resentment, some anger, whatever it is, some frustrations. Because these are things we may be feeling towards ourselves, or these may be things we're feeling towards others. And so it's so healing and so powerful. There may be someone who you just need to send some love to that's going through a tough time right now. Someone who's been on your mind. So we're going to think of just connecting with that person in this moment. And then again, taking 3 deep breaths. Again, just reconnecting and being seated in that love, happiness, and joy. I'm going to offer up these affirmations. Again, just maybe connecting with a few that really mean something to you, that really resonate with you in this moment. May you be safe. May you be loved. May you be healthy. May you be strong. May you be peaceful. May you be hopeful. May you be grateful. May you be inspired. May you be. And we'll just connect palms and fingertips in towards our heart center here. I'm just sitting nice and tall. I'll take 3 beautiful breaths together. So let's inhale. You're just going to reach your arms up over your head. And then as we exhale, we'll release the arms all the way out again. So just reaching through your fingertips. And then reconnecting palms and fingers back in towards your heart center. And we'll go again, inhaling, extending the arms all the way out. Reaching up towards the sky, just creating that circle, that little bubble of positive energy. And then again, palms and fingertips connect back in towards our heart center. Now we'll do one more breath, inhaling. And exhaling. Good. So for a little side bend, we're going to take the forearm here, press it down onto the mat or the floor beside you. And we're going to inhale, take your arm over your head, and just come into a nice side bend. So focus on keeping your sits bones, yourself rooted down into your mat, and then taking your breath along the side of your body. So feel your rib cage lift up away from your hips, and find the length through your side, and reaching all the way up through the fingertips. Just creating some space. With each posture, we really want to use our breath as a guide, as an anchor, to tap in. No judgment, always having respect for our bodies and where we are in the moment. So again, next we're going to take the forearm, place it down onto the floor. Inhale, your arm up over your head. And then again, use your breath. Exhale and side bend. So feel the rib cage lift up away from your hips. And again, create as much length and space as you can, reaching out for your fingertips. And then we'll breathe in, come all the way back into the center. Good. Next, we're going to place our palms down onto the mat just in front of us, and we're going to come through to come into tabletop position. I'm going to make a little adjustment here. So, tabletop position, hands under your shoulders and knees underneath your hips. And we'll go through together. So on your in-breath, we're going to think of lifting your chest, lifting the top of your head towards your tailbone. And then as you exhaling, we're rounding. So top of the head towards the floor. You feel the shoulder blades separate on your back. All right, inhale. So top of head towards the tailbone. And then exhale, rounding. And I just like to switch a little bit. Make sure you guys are with me. So your in-breath is lifting, top of head towards your tailbone. And then your out breath. We'll just do one more in breath and one more out breath together. Good. And then next, we'll just have a seat all the way back onto your heels. We're just going to extend the arms all the way long overhead. It's available to you, perhaps just resting your forehead down onto the mat. And as you're resting in child's pose, you're just going to focus your attention on the back of your body. So breathing and feeling the expansion of your rib cage and just observing any tension, any tightness that you may feel through the neck, through the shoulders, along your spine, knees, anywhere. And you're using the breath to think about releasing and relaxing down. So we're going to firmly press down into those palms. We're going to lift up into downward facing dog. So tighten up the tummy, lift your hips up, and just allow your feet to be placed just about hip width apart, and allowing your ears to be in line with your biceps. And we're just trying to create as much length through the upper body as we can. So nice long stretch. Again, finding the balance so the weight is distributed evenly from left to right and from front to back, so hands to feet. And then we're just going to look up to our fingertips and we're going to walk your feet in. So walk your feet all the way in towards your hands, and we're just going to come down into a standing forward fold. I like to turn sideways again for you guys to get a different idea. So oftentimes people are kind of falling back in that fold, but we're just going to shift forward a bit here and really focus our breath and attention along the back of the body and just rest all the way down into standing forward fold. Connecting deeply with that breath and then just observing how much you can allow yourself to relax and let go into our fold. We'll soften the knees and we're just going to slowly round up. So just coming all the way up to standing. Just adjust my camera. We're going to get into our Vinyasa Flow. So coming to the top of your mat, your feet just placed in line with your hips, your hands to your side. We're going to come and bring the palms and fingertips together. And just take a breath. So we'll inhale together, firmly pressing the soles of the feet into the floor. We're just going to reach those arms up towards the sky. And then we're connecting our palms and our fingertips in the center, coming all the way down into a forward fold. So exhale, fold forward. Next, we'll bend our knees. So like you're sitting back into a chair, we're just going to extend the arms out in front, so palms facing up towards the sky. Again, I'll turn sideways for you. So sitting back onto those heels, keeping the chest up, spine nice and long. And our palms facing up. Again, offering that loving kindness, that peace, and also receiving it in back for ourselves. We'll exhale again down into that fold. And then we'll take a step back with our right foot, and we'll take a step back like 2 or 3 feet back. And as we're inhaling, we're going to come up into a warrior one. So just take a moment, shoulders, hips facing forward, our front knee is bent, and our back leg just nice and long, strong. Feeling the outer edge of the back foot pressing down into your mat. We'll take a breath just to create a little bit more length through our sides. Then exhale, forward fold. So you're going to place your palms down on either side of your foot onto the mat and just step it back into plank position. And an option for plank is also to just rest the knees down onto the floor. So your choice there. As we exhale, going to bend the elbows, lower yourself all the way down onto the floor. Chin first, chin, chest, stomach. And then inhaling, we're pressing and lifting up. Upward facing dog. Let your shoulders relax down. Let your legs completely relax down into the mat. And again, as the heart is open, thinking about shining out that love and kindness, but also opening the heart to receive. Take a deep breath in, and then we'll exhale back into downward facing dog once again. Lift those hips up, create that length through the upper body. Feel the shoulder blades to come together on your back. Look up towards your fingertips. Walk your feet into your hands, standing forward fold. Then we'll bend the knees again, so sitting back onto the heels and just coming up. Palms facing up, sitting down into our chair. Take a breath in. Exhale again, forward fold. And then inhale, we're going to come all the way up to standing. So inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Then exhale back into your heart. And again, inhale. And then exhale, fold. And next in-breath, we'll bend the knees, sit back into the chair, palms facing up towards the sky. And then again, exhale down, forward fold. And from our fold this time, you can think of taking your palms towards your calves here. Use your breath to make sure your spine is nice and long and just folding, hugging your upper body and close toward your body. So you can think of nose moving in towards your knees and just folding into. You can use your breath, observe any areas of tightness or tension, and think about releasing, letting go. So next, we're going to step back with the other leg to come into our warrior one position. So just a few feet back, heel in line with the midpoint of your back foot. The knee, when you look over, you're seeing just the tip of your big toe. And then we're working to square the hips forward, shoulders forward, and just extending and reaching up towards the sky. So take that breath in. And then exhale once again to come all the way down, forward fold. So palms onto the floor, step the right foot back. Exhale, chaturanga down. Come down with your chin first. Chin, chest, stomach. Fully relaxing the lower body. Inhale up. Cobra down here, or upward facing dog. You find what feels best to you. And then this time we're going to exhale back just into child's pose once again. So sit all the way back onto your heels. And then extend those arms long over your head. You can bend into your forearms and perhaps relax the top of the head down onto the floor. And again, we're just releasing, using the breath as we scan through the back of the body, finding the expansion of the rib cage, allowing the muscles in the back of our neck to relax, our shoulders. And we'll slowly walk the hands in. We're going to come up to standing. Good job. Okay, so we'll just step right foot forward, left foot forward, and we're going to come into a few balance postures. So these postures, again, focus on creating strength, inner strength, tapping in with focus, of course, creating balance. So let's give it a shot. We're going to start by just planting one of your legs, one of your feet down into your mat. Okay, and we're going to draw the other foot up away from the mat here. And so for some of you, this is where you want to stay. You can just take your hands to your knees, let your shoulders come down and focus on balancing here. If it's available to you, you can take your index finger and your thumb. We're just going to, with the same hand there. Sorry, we're just going to hold on to the big toe and just stand nice and tall. So it's really helpful to find one thing to focus on. Again, continuing with your balance. If you like, we're going to extend here if it's available to you, holding on to the big toe nice and tall, or if your hands are supporting under your leg, you can go here. We're going to hold for 3 deep breaths. So again, sole to foot just firmly rooting down, and you're finding that energy, that strength, that balance. Excellent. So on your next out breath, you can just think of gently releasing down. Move now to the other side. So again, sole foot just firmly pressing down into the mat. And we're going to lift up the other leg, the other foot away from the floor. Look for, again, balance through shoulders and hips. And then you can choose what feels best for you. Again, holding here, or if it is available, index finger to big toe. And we're just standing nice and tall. Once you feel nice and firm here, we're going to go ahead and extend the leg all the way out. Try to lift your chest. Stand as tall as you can. And just hold for a few more breaths. And that is excellent. You can go ahead, bend the knee. Slowly relax down. Perfect. So next into Tadasana again. We're going to work with our breath. So inhaling here, just think of reaching arms up overhead. And as we're lifting up, we're going to come all the way up onto the tippy toes. As you exhale, you're going to release down and slowly lower back down. Your heels back down to the floor. So we'll do 2 more. Inhaling, just very slowly again, finding the balance. Lifting up onto the tips of the toes. Extending arms up towards the sky, drawing that energy up. And then exhaling, slowly lowering the heels back down, releasing the arms back down. And 1 more, inhaling up. Again, finding your focus, lifting all the way up and reaching up towards the sky. And then exhaling, slowly lowering down. Hands back in towards the heart center. Very good. We'll release the one arm down towards your side. Inhale, other arm over your head. We'll take an out breath. Exhale, side bend. Thinking of just releasing those fingertips down to the outer edge of your foot and creating as much length through the side as possible. Think about using your breath to create a little bit more space. So inhaling, lifting, exhaling, melting over as much as you can. And then we'll bring it all the way to the other side. So releasing the arms down. Inhale, other arm over your head. Exhale, side bend. Again, creating that space and that length. Reaching the fingertips to the outer edge of your foot and then creating that length along the side body. Inhale up. And exhale down. We'll take another big in-breath, reaching all the way up towards the sky. And a little back bend here, lifting your heart up towards the sky. We'll connect your palms and fingertips. Exhale. And we're going to come back down onto your mat. So lower the knees down. And then we're just going to extend the legs all the way out in front of us. We're almost done. Good. So we'll take a moment, just place both of your palms down on the floor onto the mat beside you. And think about relaxing those shoulders down from ears and just sitting nice and tall. We'll take a couple of moments again to just tap in, scan through your body, see what you're feeling, connect with your breath. Are you feeling more energized? Are you feeling more peaceful? Maybe a little bit looser? Are you connecting with that feeling of self-love, self-compassion, kindness for working on yourself here? Good. So we'll start just by drawing our knee in. So you draw your knee in towards your chest and place the sole of your foot onto the floor. So as tall as you can here, and then we're just going to release that knee out towards the side. Focus on having the sole of your foot on the inside of your thigh, and then just working to release that knee down towards the mat. So we'll take a breath to inhale both arms over your head, and then hinging from your waist, we're going to exhale and just fold forward over that leg. Wherever you go to is fine. So you're going to take that breath now to think about lifting your chest, creating some length, and then exhaling and folding forward. We'll take one more breath again to lift the chest, and then exhale to hinge from your waist and fold forward. You can think about releasing your nose down towards your knee. And we're going to hold. So again, just an opportunity to scan through your body, to observe any areas. Again, maybe need a little bit more work, maybe an area that needs to be strengthened, maybe an area where we need more balance, more opening, more space. So just take note without any judgment. We'll hold for one more breath. And then slowly you can walk your hand along the side of the leg. And we'll just come to sit nice and tall. One little extra stretch on the side. You'll just think of bringing your heel all the way over towards your hip. And on the top leg, we're going to think about finding alignment through the knees. And then finding alignment to think about releasing both hips down towards the floor. So we're going to hold for a few breaths. This is a nice deep posture, really great hip opener. And again, just tapping in with some of those affirmations that resonated with you, because we're going to be holding this posture for a little while. Tapping into those sensations, again, of love and happiness. Allowing our cells, every space, every muscle, every organ, every part of our body to just be immersed, fully immersed in that loving kindness. And to those areas of tension and areas of work that we've identified in our bodies today, we're sending it that love and that compassion. Using our breath as an anchor. Using our breath to just help us stay present. You can take your hand to your knee, to your ankle, and just support as you come on out of there. We'll extend the legs all the way out. And here you can bring soles of feet towards the floor, bend your knees, and we're just going to gently stretch side to side. Wonderful. All right, so let's extend those legs all the way out once again, sitting nice and tall, palms just towards the mat on either side, shoulders down from ears, and again, focusing in on the breath. So we'll work the other side. You're going to hug your knee into your chest. And then we'll let that knee fall out, sole of the foot on the inside of the thigh. And think about releasing the knee down towards the floor. Let's breathe in, inhaling together. And then we'll exhale, hinge forward from your waist. Good, and we're folding here again. So using your breath, inhale to lengthen, exhaling to fold. Inhaling to create that length, space, and folding, melting down. And again, you can think of releasing the nose down towards your knee. We'll just take 2 more deep breaths here. Again, just directing space, softness, opening to wherever your body needs it in this moment. And then we'll slowly walk ourselves all the way up. And we're going to work on those hips again. So you can think of just bringing the ankle towards the opposite hip. on both sides, finding alignment of the knees, bringing ourselves tall into the center as we just release both of our hips down towards the mat. So we want both sits bones just resting down into our mats. And then we're sitting tall and breathing. And again, connecting with those affirmations, those we want to send out and release, and those we are just receiving and affirming within ourselves. And again, using the breath as an anchor, breathing through some of these, tough, uncomfortable postures. Sometimes they are there. Just as we run into those things in life, we know we can use our breath to stay present and focused and in control, in a place of power. Good. And again, just a few more breaths as we really check in with that body, finding the alignment of the spine, releasing the hips down towards the mat, finding softness, eyebrows, cheeks, jaw. Let's take one more deep breath, full breath in, and one more full deep breath out. Let's support your ankle and your knee as we come out. And again, just fully extend those legs out in front of you. You can give it a shake. We'll bend the knees, soles of feet to the floor, and again, side to side. Just releasing hips, releasing back. Did an excellent job today. All right. So from here, we're going to bring ourselves to just sit nice and tall once again. So sit nice and tall, lifting through crown of the head. And again, feeling the sits bones just rooted down into the floor, rooted down into the moment. Just tapping in and focusing on the breath. We want to think of really directing the breath into the belly here. So full, deep, full in breath, feeling the expansion and rise of the belly. And then exhaling and just very deeply and fully letting all of the breath go. So belly button moving back in towards the spine, letting it all go. Again, nice big deep breath in, feeling the belly rise and expand. And then fully and deeply exhaling, belly button moves back in towards the spine. And one more full deep breath, inhaling. And then fully exhaling. It's wonderful. Let's take those palms and fingertips together again. And we're going to breathe in together. Just reach and extend the arms all the way up overhead. And we'll connect your palm and your fingertips. And then just draw the hands down to come just in front of the forehead here. And we're going to pause and again focus in on the breath, the flow of breath. In this position, we really work to turn our attention inward. And I'm going to read through those affirmations once again, just in closing, as we think about, again, receiving these things towards ourselves or in for ourselves. And as we also think of releasing and sending these out to others, to those we love, to those who challenge us to grow. So let's go through these affirmations again together. May I be safe. May I be loved. May I be healthy. May I be strong. May I be peaceful. May I be hopeful. May I be grateful. May I be inspired. May I be. And again, that which we are sending out. May you be safe. May you be loved. May you be healthy. May you be strong. May you be peaceful. May you be hopeful. May you be grateful. May you be inspired. May you be. And we'll just gradually draw our hands in towards our heart center. The light in me and the best in me acknowledges the light and the best in you. Namaste. And I will check in with you guys again later. We'll do, again, more yoga, more meditation, more mindset, understanding, how to really just connect a little bit deeper, how to be more aware, more present, and just tap in with that personal power that we have to really create, our abundant, happy lives. Abundance in mind, body, and bank account. Again, thank you so much for joining me. Stephanie Lowe, Health, Wealth, and Real Estate.